The mini bye week is over and week 12 is here. Hello everyone, my name is Cryo Justin and here we go. The Bowser Monsters facing the Daisy Flowers, and for the Daisy Flowers, they're trying to get back in to that top 2 seed and get that bye to avoid wildcard madness that will happen in just a few weeks here. In 2 calendar weeks probably. For this, as we see a deep hit from Paragoomba, but that will luckily be caught. And for the Bowser Monsters, this is a must win, and they must win throughout the rest of all of these games to even have a shot. The way the Bowser Monsters are going to get into the playoffs is if they win out and both the Eggs and Wilds lose at least once. But that's going to be a tough ask when you have people like Petey Piranha. My goodness. The Daisy Flowers are going to be scratching and clawing because they've been desperately wanting that bye week. And just like, obviously they've been sort of given the short end of the stick. What was that? I thought that was a foul ball. They're gonna call that a home run? I thought for sure that was a foul ball. It was on the foul side of the line, and they'll give him a home run for the Bowser Monsters. What is happening? That is an insane call by the ref. Flame getting screwed. This is insane. What a way to start. Oh my goodness, and Josh Miara's. Oh my God. Of course, it's off the foul pole and it will make it a homer. I agree with that sentient, but it was on the opposite side of the foul line. On any other case, that's not a home run, but what a drive by Bowser. You see a deep hit from Red Pianta, but luckily that will be grabbed. My goodness. They'll get out of the inning, but without getting absolutely boned by the referees. Talk about home cooking. That is exactly what the Bowser Monsters wanted to start this game.
Oh, yeah.
Bowser Monsters need to win the rest of these games, and every other team here fighting for that 6 has to lose at least once. Good hit from Luigi. Deep drive. That's going to be caught. Home runs are not going to be easy to come by. This is a very formidable outfield. The addition of Paragoomba in the last possible week of free agency has been huge to prevent chemistry issues in the outfield once Bowser goes in at the pitcher. So that's going to be something to look out for in these last few weeks. Maybe the reason they win very close games. But here comes Purple Toad. Trying to grab it as Josh Miara already does. Bowser Monsters last in the league. But with some shenanigans, they can easily get back into the playoff race. It's been quite a rough second half for the Bowser Monsters because they started out the season 2-1 and looked like a top seed. And then they've lost a lot of games to a little. I mean, it's been a rough showing for the Bowser Monsters, but even with rallying off a few wins, that could help them out in the long run. That's a deep drive for Taylor McQueen, and that ball is gone! Home run! 2 home runs! The Bowser Monsters are up 2-0 against the Daisy Flowers! What a start! We say this every time, and it's the late game collapses that have been destroying the Bowser Monsters, but what an electric start. You get a home run from your captain, you get a home run from your star infielder. Insane stuff, and Paratroopa will get on base as well. Flame has to be disgusted with this start from Rex Meavers. Here comes Paratroopa. Can he get anything to go here? And a good hit there. Oh, but immediately grabbed by Petey Piranha. The height of Petey Piranha and the reach of that mouth. Trying to get a good hit is Magic Uber, but it'll go straight to Daisy. So the Daisy Flies will at least get back up. Second inning. We just started the game and it's off to a wild and wacky start. We are picking off exactly where we left off in week 11. And we could see a good home run here if they're not careful with Petey Piranha. Petey Piranha trying to get something to go here. Will be a line drive. We'll get right into the gap. And that will get Petey Piranha to first base. Thought about going second, but decided against it. Here comes Rex Meavers. Good hit, but that would be immediately grabbed by Josh Miara. The Bowser Monsters defense has come to play today. Can Yellow Yoshi get anything to go? No. A quick 1-2-3 out yet again. This Bowser Monsters team is locked in. They realize one loss, and they're basically mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. They want to do everything they can to make it there. So here comes Paragoomba. Talk about unexpected home runs. This would be the king of it. Paragoomba trying to get something to go here. We'll just go straight to Daisy. Even with the defensive struggles, it has not been because of Daisy and Petey Piranha. They've been electric for this Daisy Flowers team. We could see a good hit from Yellow Pianta if we're not careful. It'll just be a contact hit, and that will get him to first base. Here comes Bowser. Can Bowser get another home run? And what a grab by Daisy. That'll be a double play to change sides. Like I said before, Bowser is the cog of this machine for the Bowser Monsters. The captain is literally the sole reason they were able to get a few wins by himself. He's going to have to be the X factor for them to win this game against the Daisy Flowers. Good hit over the middle. Baby Peach will get on first. Those flower spurts are going to be... They've been playing a factor in these past few weeks for the DK Jungle whenever that becomes, you know, a stadium they have to play in. So that's going to be a factor going forward as well. In the grand scheme of things, if both the DK Wilds and Bowser Monsters lose twice and the Eggs just win once, because of that tie, they would make the playoffs. So both those teams really need to lock in. What a grab from Paragoomba. Great athleticism.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes Luigi. Good hit will go. Make bases loaded. Baby Peach will not go home, so we have bases loaded with one out. We've seen Purple Toad and Boomerang Bro get home runs before. Can they do it again? Good contact. Hey, we'll get into the gap, and that was a run home for the Daisy Flowers. Make it 2! Luigi trying to make it 3, but he decides against it. What a throw! He baited him! Throwing the bunny throw home! He threw it to third! What heads-up play calling by the outfielder? My goodness, that's something I'm gonna have to write down. I mean, what a play. Wow, just gonna have to write that down for a possible top 10 play. Wow, that was insane. What a throw. And they're not even gonna get to that one. Luigi just, I mean, it was the right call by Luigi just because he knew thought he was gonna throw home, but the pump fake of all pump fakes. I mean, this outfield is starting to look really good for the Bowser Monsters. And won't grab there. That will be another run home for the Daisy Flowers. That has to go into the top 10 plays. I still can't believe that throw. The fake out of throwing home with the buddy throw. Throws it to third, gets Luigi out. They still need to get out of this inning because they only have 2 outs. But Magic Koopa has just not been a good pitcher all season long, and Bowser's forced to come in, and it's just, that's the reason that they've been losing a lot of these games. And good hit there, contact, it will send another run home, and oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, it's starting to get ugly. We're gonna see another buddy throw, this time trying to throw to Petey Piranha, that'll be safe. That's 4 straight runs for the Daisy Flowers. We can glaze that buddy throw all we want, but if the Daisy Flowers continue just to dominate on offense, it's going to become a real problem for the Bowser Monsters. And with Bowser coming in this early, doesn't spell anything good happening. And that'll just be a quick grab from Taylor McWee. They'll luckily get out of the inning, but now they need some more good juju to go their way. And I ain't talking about Juju Watkins. Here comes Josh Miara. Trying to get him to go for his team. That's a good hit to right field. Is that going to get over the foul pole? No. Yes, it will. Oh, my goodness. Bailed yet again. That's another home run for the rookies. Are you kidding me, Josh Miara? That barely hits the foul pole. 3-4. Insanity here at DK Jungle. The refs doing everything they can to keep the Bowser Monsters playoff hopes alive. Oh my goodness. And a good hit there from Taylor McGree will just easily be grabbed by Baby Peach. My goodness. The Bowser Monsters have come to play today. And besides one really bad rally, they've been on point most of this game. And just a hit over to PD Piranha. That'll be it out. They do shrink the lead to 1. But now they just got to prevent the offensive spurts that can come from the Daisy Flowers at any point. That's the reason why they're already locked into the playoffs. They're so dangerous. They can score a lot in the little. Here comes a surprisingly good slugger. We were supposed to put Angel Hernandez is a crazy shout. I'm like, as much as I want to say that by definition that is correct, those home run calls, you just can't help but assume that they're getting bailed by the slimmest of margins in order to stay in this game. And a quick 1-2-3 out. Bowser Monsters will go back up. Top of the 5th. Can they get anything to go here? A run here will tie the game. All the scores they've had have been home runs. Surprisingly, no beanball there, but I digress. I get a good hit here over the middle. No one will grab it, so he will get on first. Here comes Magic Koopa. It's sort of a lackluster pitcher for the Bowser Monsters. I mean, we can blame Bowser all we want for certain things and just talking about how he's not been a good pitcher. It goes back to Magic Koopa not being a good pitcher either way, too. But here comes Paragoomba. Him getting on base would give a Grand Slam opportunity for Yellow Pianta. Can Paragoomba get anything to go here? Good hit. Will that drop? Yes, it will. Right in the gap, and that actually might set a run home. And then Brightthrow will try and go home in time. Can Paratroopa get home? Close play. He will. Tie game. What a hit from Paragoomba, sending the tying run home, and now to take the lead using a decent hit from Yellow Pianta. And a good hit there. What? Almost grabbed by PD Piranha, but it was fumbled. That was a great effort by PD Piranha, but to no avail. So the Bowser Monsters will take the lead. Another RBI for Yellow Pianta. Here comes Bowser. Can Bowser get another home run and increase this lead by 3? Can we see shades of old Bowser? That's deep to center field. No one's in the area. See you later. Shades of early season Bowser, where he had 4 home runs and 8 RBIs. It's a 4-run lead for the Monsters. And the Rex Mever's magic gave out sooner than Flame thought. So Daisy's gonna have to come in. Just a very inopportune time to come in. Now they're on the back foot. We've seen the Daisy Flowers defeat adversity before. But in this type of scenario, it's kind of insane And that'll just be grabbed there. And oh, what a throw from Yoshi! And that will just be a quick out to Josh Miara. Oh, what a double play! What is happening? I'm trying to record one top 10 play. I get another. What a double play! The Bowser Monsters will not be denied. But the Daisy Flowers, I've done what a double play to just prevent mere disaster. We knew that Daisy Flowers were good when it comes to internal defense in the infield, but my goodness, what a double play. Just all of those outs can be categorized under a top 10 play. Insane. This has been an insane start to week 12. Here comes PD Piranha trying to get something to go here. That will be line drive. That will drop. That will make it bases loaded. And the culprit for why this lead is the way it is, Rex Meavers makes up for it, brings one run home with the RBI. Daisy Flowers trying to chew away at this lead. They have 3 innings to do it. But what a double play by Taylor McWee getting out of the logjam. Like I said before, the Bowser Monsters are doing everything they can to keep their playoff hopes alive. And if it means taking down one of the top 3 teams in the SBA, that's what they'll do. The Bowser Monsters have been on a mission all game long. All they need is 2 innings. And their playoff hopes stay alive for one more week. And going to grab from Rex Meavers, that'll be out. What is happening in this game? It's up to Daisy if he can get, she can get him out, but that won't be the case. Magic Koopa. Hey, Magic Koopa, got anything to go? Adding on to this lead for insurance would be huge. Quick 2 outs for Magic Koopa. And hit over the middle will drop. Paragoomba had a good hit last time. Can he get another one here? And what a grab from Hammer Bro. That will get at least 1 out. Roll advance runners to 3rd and 2nd. So a good RBI chance for Yellow Pianta with a good hit here. And a good hit over the middle. That ball will drop. That will send another run home. 9-5 Monsters. And just like that, that's another run for the Bowser Monsters. And for the Daisy Flowers, you have to assume they just took their foot off the gas because of them being already locked into the playoffs. Even though them trying to get into the bye week is so huge, yet seems like they just didn't care about this matchup, and the Bowser Monsters are making them pay for it. I've never seen the Bowser Monsters this locked in since week 3. Can the Bowser Monsters escape this inning? Or can the Daisy Flowers start to chew away at that lead? A good out from Josh Miara. Can Yellow Yoshi get anything to go? Bowser has been a surprisingly, even with the few RBIs allowed in the beginning. What a grab there from Taylor McWee. But besides a few of the RBIs allowed in the very beginning, it's been lights out for Bowser. He's had a great bounce back and he's been great pitching today. Can he continue that, or will that start to falter? Good grab from Paratroopa. We'll get them out of the inning. Bowser Monsters looking to add some insurance before going to the bottom of the 7th. Here comes Josh Miara. And just a good grab from PD Piranha to start off. For the Daisy Flowers, you need to play top tier defense and prevent any more runs from being allowed. And now it's another good grab from Rex Meavers. Taylor McWee, the last out of at least the beginning of the regular innings allowed. I mean, we say that that's usually the case, but we went to extra innings 2 times last week. Gonna be really interesting to see what happens here. So here comes the Daisy Flowers. They need 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th. Good hit over the middle. Luigi, that's a great way to start. You're gonna have to look for those contact hits, because you do not have that much to really go after. What a hit from Purple Toad. That's going to be a pop fly, though. Purple Toad was really looking for that home run hit. Nothing there, so that's 1 out. This would be a gigantic upset for the Daisy Flowers. They would be absolutely embarrassed with a loss here. And a good hit there. Will not get grabbed, so that will send Luigi over the 3rd. Runners on 1st and 3rd, so there is a chance here. PD Piranha could make this a 1-run game with a home run. And a good hit there, deep to center field. Will that be grabbed? And looks like it will be by Paragoomba. So that's 2 outs, but Luigi's gonna risk it and go home, and he will. So with 2 outs, you have 3 runs to grab it. You need 3 runs and the perfect rally amongst rallies. It starts with Rex Meavers. The person who basically lost this game for the Daisy Flowers is going to continue to lose the game, and the Bowser Monsters upset the Daisy Flowers. Unreal from front to end. The Bowser Monsters were lights out and just the best team and the better team on the field. What a day from the Bowser Monsters, and obviously Josh Miara in the fielding and Yel Pianta in the batting will be your MVPs, but we will look at them in a second. Daisy Flowers, you just got nothing from your extra players. I mean, it just came down to pitching. Rex Beavers absolutely pooped his pants, for lack of a better word. A big upset, and Rex Beaver shows his true colors, and Daisy's forced to come in and doesn't do any better when it comes to batting. But look over to the Bowser Monsters. Yellow Pianta, clearly the MVP here, but also Josh Miara. I mean, the fielding there was fantastic from him as well. Fantastic outfield throwing plays as well. I mean, overall, just fantastic from the Bowser Monsters. And with that, their playoff hopes stay alive. And for the Daisy Flowers, this is a bad loss. And I don't know if that will affect them getting into the bye week as we get closer and closer to the playoffs.